The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says flu activity is high in Georgia for the 9th straight week.
But the good news is the hospitalization rates and the rate of deaths due to influenza remains low. WSAV's Archit Seshadri is in our Georgia Capitol newsroom with a look now at the new numbers released by the CDC.
Atlanta resident Sam Hossey may have found a New Year's resolution.
I have actually never had a flu shot, so going into next year, that's something that I will definitely be investing time and money in.
Instead of catching a flight for the holidays, he caught something else.
They did their test and came back about a minute later and said it's definitely influenza A and you won't be getting on a plane anytime soon.
The CDC says flu activity typically peaks the months of December, January, and February, but they're not sure if it's already peaked this season. But they do say there is widespread flu activity, not just here in the South, but across the country.
Flu activity can go well into the spring, so we're still expecting weeks of influenza activity.
Hossey says his wife also got the flu.
They went ahead and gave her the flu shot and they gave her Tamiflu as well. And she did end up getting sick, but it only lasted for about a day and a half for her, whereas me not having the flu shot and not getting ahead of it like she did, it lasted about a week and a half for me.
Getting the flu vaccine doesn't guarantee that you're going to not get the flu, but it does guarantee that you're not going to go ahead and die or have substantial illnesses and secondary hospitalizations from it.
CDC is estimating that so far there have been at least 9.7 million illnesses due to influenza, 87,000 hospitalizations, and 4,800 influenza-associated deaths.
But for Hossey, he says he's learned his lesson.
Now knowing that even if you get it, it'll lessen the length of it and the severity of it, I think that it's definitely worth going and getting a flu shot.
The CDC says if you're older than 6 months, you should get the flu vaccine. The groups which are at highest risk for contracting the flu are older adults, younger kids, and pregnant women. Reporting in Atlanta, Archit Seshadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.
The Georgia Department of Public Health says 5 people died last week from the flu, bringing the total to 22 this season. And South Carolina's Department of Health reported 9 deaths.